Today we're looking ahead to some exciting stuff. 2025 bathroom design trends.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got a fantastic expert joining us today who can help us really, unpack all these incredible ideas that we've found in our research for this episode, or sorry, for this deep dive.
Yeah.
So to introduce our guest, we have an award-winning interior designer with us, someone who's really at the forefront of, luxury bathroom design.
Absolutely.
Smart home integration, sustainable design.
Yeah.
And you've got this really amazing global portfolio. You've worked with some really discerning clients all over the world.
It's been an incredible journey so far.
So one thing that's really striking, looking at everything you've shared with us, is it's clear that the bathroom is no longer just this purely functional space, right?
Exactly.
It's becoming something much more personal.
So much more. Yeah.
So I guess, maybe as a starting point, how would you describe that shift?
Well, I think what's so fascinating is the way that, we're seeing this blend of aesthetics and, personal well-being and technology all coming together. So it's not just about, having a space to bathe or, do your daily routine.
Right.
It's really becoming a personal retreat, a sanctuary within the home.
Absolutely, yeah. It's interesting because I feel like, 5-10 years ago, it was all about that really minimalist, almost sterile aesthetic in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Now it's becoming something quite different.
Definitely, yeah. We're seeing a move away from that starkness and really embracing warmth and personality.
So let's maybe start unpacking that, with color.
Sure.
I know that's always a big starting point, when you're thinking about redesigning any space and looking at the research, looking at what you've shared. What are the big shifts in color palettes that we can expect to see in 2025?
Well, if you're a fan of the all-white bathroom, you might be surprised to hear that we're seeing a definite shift towards bolder, deeper, more luxurious tones.
Oh, okay. So less of that sort of like, bright white clinical feel and more.
Definitely, yeah. It's all about creating a mood, a statement.
So what kind of colors are we talking about specifically?
Well, emerald green is huge. A deep, rich emerald green.
Wow, okay.
Imagine like marble walls in that color.
That's pretty striking.
Yeah, really impactful.
Okay.
Also, deep navy is very popular. We're seeing a lot of matte black, which can be very sophisticated.
Yeah, I get it.
And the return of terracotta, that warm, earthy tone.
Okay, yeah, so it's interesting. It's almost like, bringing some of those natural elements and that sense of warmth into the bathroom.
It's all about creating a space that feels both grounding and opulent.
Right.
And moving away from that kind of stark minimalism of recent years.
So it's less about sort of like that almost like you said, sterile feel, and more about creating a mood, creating a feeling.
Absolutely. It's about, how does the space make you feel?
Okay, now, for those of us who maybe still love that lighter and airier aesthetic,
Sure.
Are warmer tones still in play?
Oh, absolutely. The bolder colors are definitely taking center stage, but the lighter palettes are still there.
Okay.
But they're evolving. They're becoming, they have warmer undertones. So you might see like a soft beige travertine on the walls or creamy taupe finishes.
Okay.
Even touches of powder blue. Those lighter shades can really create that soothing, spa-like atmosphere.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's almost that sort of like, you walk into a spa and you immediately feel relaxed.
Exactly.
And it's interesting because I guess, previously we might have associated that with that kind of all white, but now it's about those subtle warmer tones.
Yeah, it's about creating that warmth and that sense of depth, regardless of whether you go light or dark overall.
Right. Now you mentioned the emerald green marble walls.
Yeah.
Can you paint a more complete picture for us? Like how might that color trend come together in a bathroom design?
Sure. So imagine those deep emerald green marble walls.
Okay, yeah.
And then you have a sleek floating vanity with gold accents mounted against it.
Yeah.
And then you have a spacious walk-in shower enclosed in smoked glass.
Wow.
It evokes that feeling of like a high-end hotel.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see it's like luxurious, but also very calming and inviting. Yeah.
It's all about creating that sense of sanctuary.
Okay, so moving on from color, let's talk about What we touch, what we feel, the actual materials and textures,
Absolutely, yeah.
because that plays a huge role, right?
It really does, yeah.
In how a space feels.
It does, and we're moving beyond just, smooth, glossy finishes.
Yeah.
It's all about incorporating texture, creating depth and contrast through different materials.
Right.
And it's not just about the visual appeal, it's about engaging our tactile senses.
Right.
It's part of creating that holistic sensory experience in the bathroom.
That makes sense. So what are some of the key materials that are really defining this sort of textural revolution?
Well, we're seeing a big comeback of terracotta tiles.
Okay, yeah.
Which bring that warmth, that earthy quality. They're great for like Mediterranean or rustic style bathrooms.
Okay, yeah.
Polished microsusement is another one, which is, it's very seamless, very modern looking, ideal for minimalist spaces.
Okay.
And of course, natural wood and rattan
Oh,
are being used a lot for a softer, more organic touch.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's bringing in those natural elements again.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Often in vanities or even in ceiling details.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And then for a really spa-like experience, especially in showers, pebblestone floors are becoming quite popular.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. It's almost like, walking on a beach or something.
Exactly, yeah, bringing that outdoor element inside.
Right.
And then even with marble,
Okay.
the trend is moving towards textured finishes. So veined marble, unpolished or honed surfaces.
Right. So rather than that sort of very traditional, like smooth, highly polished marble.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So it seems like there's this real focus on bringing those natural elements
Absolutely.
and that more grounded feeling into the bathroom.
Definitely.
Now let's talk about lighting, because that can completely change the feel of a space.
Oh, absolutely. Lighting is fundamental to the whole ambiance and functionality of the bathroom.
Yeah. So what are some of the key lighting trends that we should be thinking about for 2025?
Well, backlit mirrors are becoming increasingly popular.
Okay, yeah, I've seen those. They create a nice soft glow, don't they?
They do, yeah, and they help to eliminate those harsh shadows.
Right.
Which is, great for doing your makeup or shaving.
Makes sense, yeah.
Hidden LED strips are another big trend. So these are often placed under vanities or along the ceiling to create a subtle ambient glow.
Right.
And then, of course, there's the continued rise of smart lighting systems.
Yeah, so that's where you can really kind of control the color temperature and
Exactly,
the
yeah.
intensity of the light.
So you can have, a bright white in the morning
Right.
to help you wake up.
Yeah.
And then in the evening, you can switch to a warmer tone to create a more relaxing atmosphere.
Yeah, that's interesting. So it's almost like working with our natural sort of circadian rhythms,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. It can have those subtle effects on our sleep patterns and well-being.
Okay, so can you give us an example of how these lighting trends might come together in a high-end bathroom?
Sure. So imagine, a luxury spa bathroom with those soft beige travertine walls that we talked about.
Yeah.
You have a floating stone vanity and then a beautiful rainfall shower.
Nice.
And within the shower, you have LED lights embedded in the ceiling,
Oh, wow.
just creating this soft, relaxing glow.
Yeah, that sounds lovely.
The vanity mirror would be backlit,
Yeah.
providing that gentle illumination.
Right.
And then maybe underneath the vanity, you have some hidden LED strips that create that ambient light near the floor.
Wow, so it's all about layering the light and
Exactly.
creating different moods.
It's all about that layering and that interplay of light and shadow.
Okay, now we can't talk about, modern design without talking about technology.
Of course not.
So how are bathrooms becoming smarter and more connected in 2025?
Well, this is where things get really exciting.
Okay.
The bathroom is rapidly becoming one of the most technologically advanced spaces in the home.
Wow, okay.
We're seeing some really innovative, smart features that go beyond just, basic automation.
Right.
It's really about enhancing, our comfort and our well-being.
So what are some of the standout technologies that we should be aware of?
Well, voice-activated showers are becoming incredibly sophisticated.
Oh.
Imagine just being able to tell your shower what temperature you want, what spray setting you want, and it
Okay.
just adjusts instantly.
That's That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
AI-powered smart mirrors are also on the rise.
Oh, interesting. So these are mirrors that can actually...
They can do so much.
Okay, tell me more.
They can, display the weather. They can show you your schedule. They can even give you personalized skincare routines.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, based on, analysis of your skin.
Okay, so it's really getting personalized.
It really is, yeah. Self-cleaning toilets are becoming more mainstream,
Okay.
with bidet functions and seat warmers.
Like all those kind of luxury features.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And smart underfloor heating systems,
Oh, nice.
can adjust the temperature automatically.
Right, so it's always the perfect temperature.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. Anything else particularly cutting edge that you've come across?
Well, one of the most interesting things is chromotherapy lighting in showers.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that one.
So this is where you can actually customize the LED lighting in your shower to influence your mood.
Wow.
So blue light is often associated with relaxation.
Okay.
Red with an energy boost.
Oh.
Green with balance. Wow, okay.
So it's really like having a wellness retreat built into your shower.
That's incredible. So it's taking that whole concept of the bathroom as a sanctuary
Exact.
and really, really going, to the next level.
It really is.
Yeah, so it sounds like, bathroom of the future is all about this seamless convenience.
Definitely.
This hyper-personalization.
Yeah.
And even proactive well-being.
Absolutely.
It's not just about the basic functions anymore.
It's not. No.
Now let's talk a little bit about luxury and personalization.
Sure.
Beyond just the tech.
Yeah.
How are homeowners really making their bathrooms feel unique and reflective of their style?
Well, personalization is a huge driver.
Right.
In high-end bathroom design.
Yeah.
People want their bathrooms to be an extension of their personality.
Okay.
So we're seeing a lot of custom vanities made from really unique materials.
So not just like your standard, right? Not just your standard wood or stone.
Right.
People are using terrazzo matte quartz in unusual colors.
Okay.
Even leather-wrapped finishes.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Freestanding bathtubs are also becoming real statement pieces.
Okay.
We're seeing them in bold colors like, black, that emerald green that we talked about, even blush pink.
Okay, so it's not just that plain white tub anymore.
No, it's really becoming a focal point
Right,
of
yeah.
the room.
Okay.
And then the other trend that's really gaining momentum is indoor gardens and vertical greenery.
I love that.
Especially in, those tropical or spa-inspired designs.
Yeah, it's bringing that outdoors in, isn't it?
It is. It's all about creating that sense of tranquility and
Right.
connection to nature.
So can you give us an example of a bathroom that really embodies this sense of luxury and personalization?
Sure. So imagine a tropical-inspired bathroom.
Okay.
With green mosaic tiles, a beautiful stone vessel sink,
Oh, nice.
and then a walk-in shower
Okay.
that's just surrounded by lush vertical gardens.
Wow.
It would feel like you're stepping into a private retreat in the tropics.
That sounds incredible. Now let's not forget about, those of us who might be working with smaller spaces, because not everyone has a huge bathroom.
Yeah.
So what are some of the key trends for small bathrooms in 2025?
Well, even with a small space, you can still create a really stylish and functional bathroom.
Okay, good to know.
There are some really effective strategies for maximizing both style and usability.
So what are some of the must-know strategies for small bathrooms?
Well, wall-mounted vanities are a great option.
Okay, yeah.
Because they create the illusion of more space.
Right, because they're floating. So
Exactly. They free up that floor space.
yeah.
Frameless glass shower enclosures are also a good idea.
Okay.
Because they make the space feel larger.
Right.
And they allow light to flow through.
Okay.
Using light reflective materials is another good tip.
So things like glossy tiles or
Yeah, glossy tiles, mirrors,
Mirrors.
metallic accents,
Yeah.
anything that bounces light around.
right, to make it feel brighter and bigger.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then for really maximizing space,
Yeah.
corner bathtubs are a good option.
Okay.
Or even wet room designs.
Right, where you kind of have the shower and the bath area.
Exactly. It's all one seamless space.
Yeah. Okay, so those are some great ideas. So it's really just about being smart with the space.
Right. It's about, working with what you have
Yeah.
and using those design tricks to make it feel larger.
Now, can you give us an example of a small bathroom that still feels luxurious?
Sure. So picture a small bathroom with soft white plaster walls,
Okay.
a floating oak vanity
Mm.
with built-in storage, some nice ceramic pendant lights,
Yeah.
and a frameless glass shower enclosure.
Okay, so it's keeping that light and airy feel.
Exactly. And those floating elements really help to open up the space.
Right, right. Okay, so as we start to wrap up here,
Sure.
what are some final key pieces of advice that you would give to homeowners who are maybe thinking about a bathroom renovation in the near future?
Well, I would say, first of all, invest in quality materials.
Okay.
Bathrooms are high-use areas. They get a lot of wear and tear.
Yeah.
So you want surfaces that are durable, like quartz, ceramic, waterproof wood.
Okay, so things that are really going to last.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Secondly, think carefully about your lighting.
Yeah.
The layered lighting scheme is essential.
Yeah, we talked about that. It's really important to
Yeah.
create that right mood.
And have different levels of light for different tasks.
Right, exactly.
Don't ignore storage. Custom shelves, hidden cabinets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These can make a huge difference in keeping your bathroom organized.
Right. No one wants a cluttered bathroom.
No, exactly.
Okay.
And finally, add some personal touches. Whether it's a statement tile or an antique mirror.
Okay.
These are the things that will really make your bathroom feel like your own.
Right. Give it that personality.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, this has been such a fascinating discussion.
I've enjoyed it.
I feel like I've learned so much about bathroom design and really where things are heading.
It's an exciting time to be designing bathrooms.
It really is. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us today.
It's been my pleasure.
So for our listeners, it's clear that 2025 is going to be a year full of really interesting trends in bathroom design.
Yeah, lots of exciting things happening.
From those bold colors and natural textures to the smart technology.
Absolutely.
And the really strong focus on personalization.
Yeah, it's all about creating that perfect sanctuary. Yeah, so we really encourage you to think about how these trends might work in your own homes. And what you would like to incorporate.
Absolutely, yeah.
And maybe just as a final thought, it's interesting to think about how technology is really changing our relationship with these traditionally private spaces.
That's a great point.
Right, like the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's becoming more and more connected.
It is.
And how is that going to impact, not just our routines, but our sense of well-being, our sense of privacy.
Yeah, that's a really interesting question to consider.
Yeah, I think it's something that we're all going to have to kind of grapple with as these trends continue to evolve.
Absolutely. It's a conversation that we need to be having.
Yeah, and who knows what amazing innovations are just around the corner.
Right. The possibilities are endless.
Exactly. Well, thank you again for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure. And for our listeners, we'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.
As we bring this insightful conversation to a close, it's clear that 2025 is shaping up to be a transformative year for bathroom design. From bold and luxurious color choices to innovative textures, smart technology, and spa-inspired elements, the modern bathroom is no longer just a utilitarian space. It has evolved into a personal sanctuary where aesthetics meet functionality. The trends we explored today highlight how deeply design can impact our daily routines, our sense of relaxation, and even our overall well-being. Whether you're drawn to the richness of deep emerald marble, the warmth of terracotta tiles, or the sleek elegance of microcement finishes, there's a design trend for every taste and lifestyle. The days of stark, all-white bathrooms are fading, making room for expressive colors, layered textures, and thoughtfully curated materials that bring personality and warmth into these intimate spaces. Lighting, as we discussed, is another game changer, redefining how we experience our bathrooms. The integration of backlit mirrors, hidden LED strips, and smart lighting systems allows homeowners to create a space that adapts to their needs, whether it's energizing brightness for morning routines or a soft golden glow for unwinding at night. The interplay of light and shadow adds depth and ambiance, transforming bathrooms into an oasis of comfort. But beyond just ambiance, technology is pushing bathroom design into the future. Voice-activated showers, AI-powered smart mirrors, and self-cleaning toilets are no longer futuristic concepts. They are here, redefining convenience and luxury. The ability to step into a shower and have it automatically adjust to your preferred temperature, or to check the weather and your schedule on a mirror while you brush your teeth, makes daily routines more seamless and efficient. And let's not forget the importance of natural elements in bathroom design. Bringing in greenery, whether through indoor plants, vertical gardens, or earthy materials like wood and stone, helps to create a connection between indoor and outdoor spaces. The modern bathroom is no longer a confined box. It's opening up both in terms of design and experience. Large windows, skylights, and even open-air shower concepts are changing the way people think about these spaces, allowing for a refreshing, nature-inspired escape. It's about turning an ordinary bathroom into a retreat that promotes wellness, mindfulness, and a sense of serenity. Even in compact spaces, these ideas can be adapted to create a feeling of luxury. Small bathrooms no longer have to feel cramped or uninspired. With clever design solutions such as floating vanities, frameless glass showers, and reflective surfaces, even the tiniest spaces can feel open and inviting. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Interior Blockchain Studio for more expert design ideas, trends, and creative inspiration. Your support helps us bring you even more amazing content, so make sure to turn on notifications and stay updated with our latest uploads. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.